What's going on there, everybody? So, the patch for the new Tekken update has just dropped, and in our previous videos there, we went over the super ghost battles and the panels. We went over the updates to the battle pass. We went through the updates to the avatars. And we went through the update to this new stage. That's the background Pac-Man stage. This is very, very cute. And all the cool things that you can get through that, through the battle pass. The second video that we did was on the character coming through, who is completely brand new, and that is Hwoarang, and his whole move sets and generally what the character breakdown is and his history. Now we are going to be going into the general character patches and behavioral adjustments in addition to universal changes to the game. So according to the balance adjustment policy version 2.0301, they're saying that there are still ongoing adjustments, but this is, it's all being reviewed. Moves with excessively high rewards relative to the risks are still under review, especially if they cause repeated advantageous situations that lead to one-sided outcomes, have been basically nerfed. If you're at frame advantage on block for rage arts, the maximum health is increased from 180 to 200, making it more common for characters to enter the rage state with the higher health. As a result, there's more situations where simple punishments like throws after blocking a rage art are no longer sufficient to secure the knockout. That's a big one for me because that's what I try to do. As soon as I see somebody block the rage art, I immediately do a throw. So that's a big one. In this update, the frame disadvantage of rage art on block was -15. Now it's -18, which means that you can reliably punish with a juggle, an air combo juggle situation. Possible character buffs. Implement buffs for several characters that had minimal impact on overall the battle balance. So some of the characters were really suffering. They want to give them a little bit of a boost. It's really late. They want to give them a boost, basically. Because they're having a hard time and it won't affect the rest of the cast. So after careful consideration, they were going to limit the scope of the adjustment to Devil Jin only in order to keep the impact on the overall balance to a minimum. That's interesting because I remember Devil Jin was very strong. He was strong initially, and then he may have been overly balanced out, and now they're bringing some back there. So here we go. Some adjustments to and changes to move cinematics. Some text icons and elements have been modified. A possible bug in throw breaks where multiple throws can be escaped simultaneously through specific inputs have been corrected. Alisa generally has gotten a little bit of a nerf. Anna has gotten some nerfs. Asuka, more nerfs than buffs. Azucena got a little bit of a buff because a bug has been corrected. Bryan received some nerfs. Clive, nerfs. Devil Jin, buffs. Eddy, just general quality of life updates to his tracking capabilities being enhanced, and expanded his hurt bots. Feng, a little bit of nerfs. Hwoarang, general quality of life on bugs and tracking. Jack, tracking, performance, tightening up performance issues. Jin, fixed the bug. Jun gave her a little bit of a buff. King, correcting hitbox issues and absorption issues. Kuma and Panda, adjustments for collusion detection against a wall. Expanding hitboxes so basically they don't get whiffs, because they're kind of awkward characters to begin with, so it's just more they're just tightening up to make sure that they don't whiff or have issues. Unintentionally whiff. They're just missing, mitigating. Lars. Stage gimmicks not activating properly. Proper frame information. Lee. Follow-up moves may not correctly occur after being blocked. Leo. General quality of life, same thing, updates to make things more streamlined. Leroy. Same thing too. Affecting making sure he's not whiffing. Hitbox on the second hit, expanded downward to make sure that he actually gets the confirm. Lidia. Some buffs and a couple of nerfs there. Lili, more consistent in whiffing. Nina, a little buff. Tracking abilities. Paul, nerfs. Damage. Raven. Follow-up attacks are not activating. Collusion is mitigating unnatural behaviors. Reina, a little bit of nerfs. Advantage on block. Shaheen. Tracking. Steve. Collusion detection. Victor. Expanded the hitbox buff. Xiaoyu. Tracking. Decreasing the distance from the opponent's first attack. On first attack. Yoshimitsu expanding the hurt box where the opponent would whiff against him. And Zafina. Chip damage on block from 10 to 5. Advantage on block is now 2 from 4. Reducing the knockback. Some opponents' attacks now register as airborne hits. Attacks that are being registered as grounded or incorrectly being registered as airborne. So quality of life, but she got some nerfs. So that is the general gist of what's going on here with Tekken. And from what I can see, you know, it's the same thing. Gathering all of the analytics, going over all the information, making sure that the information is okay, and then trying to take that and make sure that the confirms are actually getting everything that they're supposed to. They're getting the right damage, they're getting the right action, they're getting the right area on the screen, whether it's high, mid, or low, that the hitbox is correct, that the hurt box is correct, that the area that you are on the stage, that things are responding the way that they should be. If some sort of a print comes out, that it's the right information, whether it's numeric or, you know, printed out on the screen. Moves that are aggressively too strong or possibly too weak have been buffed or nerfed. And, you know, making sure that the confirms are actually there and adjusted properly. So that is the general patch there, except Devil Jin really had seen some good quality of life changes because he was a little too underpowered, and they felt that if they made him stronger, for him compared to the whole entire cast, he would fare better. And not that a certain part of the cast or a tiny part of the cast would suffer more against him. They felt that it would all be fair if he was balanced a certain way so that it would work for all the characters and not be too overpowered or too weak. So yeah, so very interesting. It was very good, very good patch. I really like this Mega Man stage. I think it's very cute. It's very animated. I can't wait to get all the little Mega Man doodads and everything. It'll be good. I don't know if anybody has anything else that they would like to add to this possibly, but yeah, it's very good. Good things to look forward to. Now, of course, this patch is available already to everyone, but you can buy the enhanced season pass, and you would get Anna and Hwoarang and the Mega Man backgrounds and everything, and have access to it right now. And it just released probably about an hour or two ago, so yeah, so very good there. I don't know if anyone else has anything in addition that they would like to say about this, but it's a good patch. I'm happy. I really like this background too. I think it's good. I didn't see any adjustments to Kazuya. I mean, you know, clearly I'd like to see some buffs or something, but it's not, you know, not in there. Like, he didn't get any nerfs. That's good. So I said Pac-Man, right? I didn't. Did I say Mega Man again? Oh, I did say Mega Man? That's funny. I got in from Toronto at 4 a.m. And then I, you know, got some sleep, and then I was like off to the races there, so I'm still sort of out of it. But, yeah. Yeah, Mega Man, I says it again. Yeah, Pac-Man's very fun. Very, very fun there. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys had a great time with this most recent Tekken patch, and we are going to head on out here. Yeah, hope that you guys had a lot of fun with this, and oh yeah, no, yeah, I know, I played him on the Nintendo and everything. He was in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah, he was in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So we are going to let's raid somebody. Let's see. What do we have? All right. There we go. Oh. Screen setting. Strange. A lot more Marisa players out there now with her quality of life adjustments, but still not that many Alisas. That's a bummer. Not that many. Here we go. Here's one. We got her. Okay. Oh! Ha! That is interesting. It's early, but, I know that there are some people that are, I'm hearing that there's some, it's early. It's early. People are kind of like, well, he has some strong options. It's too early to see what's going on with those options, in my opinion. I think it's going to take at least a solid month to kind of iron out what he's going to be about and everything. I would really like to see who out of the pro players is going to be utilizing him and using him at EVO, you know, and possibly the Esports World Cup. I don't know if we'll see him at the Esports World Cup, but if he is good, it's possible that we may. Oh, he just put Strive on. Dang. He just switched it over right this second. That's interesting. Okay, we had an Elena and we lost her. Boo. Yeah, now, in Tekken 7, he was strong. He was strong in Tekken 7, so we're gonna have to see what he's going to be like in this. He did good damage, and he did good damage, and he has good range. Yeah. Ah, Mike X. She'll be everywhere. Oh, he came close. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I like her a lot. She's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. She's just... The only problem with her is that she has some stuff... For me, she has some stuff that's just awkward. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around and try to get used to... Just used to some of these awkward things. Like, once again, you know, I try to do these cross-ups and then, you know, you're doing everything you can. You're jumping over, you're hitting the button, you're hitting it at the right time, and you think you're going to get the cross-up and you don't. She just does a regular landing, and you're going, oh my god, you know, because it's not a cross-up, you have to hold a button differently, or you have to do something else, and... oh, they switched to Mai. Well, yeah. Alright, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow, and try out the well, that part of what makes her good. I mean, that might be part. I don't know, because some of this stuff, like I said, instead of making her sweep down, it's down forward is just odd. You know, stuff like that. Like just, or stuff like you think that you're getting a cross-up and you hit any button and it just doesn't, you know, you have to hold a button, you have to let it go, you have to hold another button, it's just, it's different. You know, it's just, it's, I don't know, it's different. But, alright everybody, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys all later on. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you. Bye.